Thank you. Joe goes in that pile too. This is just some info. That was a big one.
What awkward ever. Your friend.
So the only one that needs to be signed right now is this one.
Okay, so I'm just doodling.
Doodling, that's fine.
This is nervous energy.
That's fine. And actually, what we can do is, well, it still says draft. So I would say, if you think it's easier, and that's one of the things we can talk about, we can just print them as is, sign them the same night. Yeah, but this one's approved, so I think we should just, it's already been approved, it just needs to be signed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do that.
I want to sign these, read them over, I can sign.
So for those, Joe, there's 3 of them that need to be signed. There was one that got missed 2 weeks ago, so I just redid it.
Not Joe. Eyebrows are slow. Eyebrows are slow. You're supposed to do it. Oh, you didn't say this one. That's the guy that always cuts it right up in winter. That's the guy that always cuts it right up. Oh, no, that's my bad.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Okay, call this meeting 7:00. I'm going to delay the pledge for a minute because that should go to, the honor of doing that should go to the new chairman. With that said, I nominate Amy Freak for chair.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
what, would you like to talk about it a little bit?
Nope.
I mean, for real. I'm terrified, you know that, right?
I know that. But
Oh,
I'm
you
more
know
sure-
that, right? I don't
We're
wanna
all
let
more
anybody
sure you
down.
can handle it than you are, trust me. We're all more sure than you are. So you
You all know I
got
have a
this.
family,
You
right?
got this. So do we all, you know?
I know, no, I understand that.
Can I say something? When you were chairperson filling in for Russell, I thought you did an awesome job.
Thank you. But there's way more to it than that, and that's the part that scares me, so.
Well, if you
As
don't
long as
like it
we're
in
all
a few
willing-
months, well, you can pull it for a revote.
Okay.
You give it a few months because you'll do fine.
Yep.
So,
Is that-
yeah,
is
you
that-
can call for the pledge.
Can I say something? I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but we're all gonna help you.
Okay.
We're all gonna help you and
No, we're just gonna let her hang out to dry.
we're not gonna let you drown.
All right, well, can we do the pledge then?
It's up to you.
Your call, boss.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yay, Madam Chair.
Bear with me if I get quiet or nervous or shaky, please. Ed, will you put your information on here for me?
Sure.
So now we have to sign the previous minutes. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to talk about that real quick so we can
Sure.
shore up that system?
Yep.
Is that okay?
So in the past, we have approved the draft minutes and then the following meeting, we've signed them to save trees and time. Are you okay with me printing them out without them saying draft on them? Read through them, approve them and sign them the same night.
I would rather do it that way. If we have a mistake, we waste the paper that one night, we're not
Correct.
wasting the time. Yeah, I'm good with that. You?
I'm good with that. Legible enough for you folks?
So there's
I know we
several
got somewhat
weeks.
chicken scratch there, but,
I don't want to use messenger anymore.
but no, that's what,
You each got copies of the previous minutes. What I can do is I can just pass around one copy for you all to sign. And then I'll throw them in the book. There is in there a copy of the non-public meeting minutes as well. Those will be filed somewhere.
They go into the bottom drawer.
Correct. Yep. So there's one on one copy. That would be awesome.
Oh, this was the dreaded one. These don't have any signature lines.
Those are the ones that rested when I wasn't here. So you can just sign the bottom.
Okay, he didn't even ask me for my. I'm sure he got it all.
About once a month, Russ would put together a letter from the board, from the chair. And it would just be listed out everything that he worked on in that month. And I would do that with the minutes in the book. I will absolutely remind you.
Okay.
2 days later, we're all standing there going, yeah, where is it? Where is it?
That's too many.
Yeah, this is not good.
Are you ready? Sorry, Joe. Seems to be me. Right. The next thing I have is review workload, tasks, and responsibilities, and I added training to that as well. Did you get the email for the training?
I did. I just have to figure out what dates work as far as availability to attend.
I just want to make sure you got that.
Yep.
Like, it's for the right to know, right? Yep, that one. That's the big one, right?
Yeah, right to know, good governance.
All right, now as far as tasks and responsibilities, I don't even know all of them, so we probably should figure that out, like what we need.
We have a handful of ones that need addressed relatively quick. There's a bunch of emails that are pretty much chair only that you're gonna have to go through, decide what you want to hand off. Some that are chair only.
You know, if I get something from southwest.com, can you delete it?
Deleting emails from the account is really iffy. you can put them into a special junk folder,
Okay,
stuff like that.
okay,
But it's really not a good idea to delete things
Okay.
off of there.
that's, spam drives me bananas.
Oh, it does, it does. But you can have a junk folder.
So Russ never told me that, so I have been deleting.
The
spam.
junk,
True
that's-
spam, I have just.
it only matters if somebody, if something happens and somebody wants to confiscate the computers and see what's what, they'll say, oh, what's all this?
Okay.
But, spam can go back and see
Okay.
and stuff. Just other correspondences and stuff you can put into a junk folder or they're a pain folder or something like that.
So I guess I'll take the email on as responsibility. Maybe if I get busy, I can say, hey, help.
So I go in it once a week and pull the bills out.
Oh, I did that the other day.
Yep, so there's
Okay.
duplicates in there.
Okay,
But that's fine.
all right,
And I don't mind continuing to do that because I come in on Sunday and do the bills. So
Okay.
One less thing that you have to worry about.
these days, that's fine, I don't like
And what I had been doing for us as well is, as he was taking care of things, I was sort of going behind him and filing things. Because there was like 500 emails.
Do we pay you a lot of money?
You pay me plenty.
That's a headache right
But
there.
it's really not.
Okay.
It's just, it's an hour a week, maybe I go in and play with the email.
Okay,
It doesn't, I can do it while I'm doing other things.
okay,
So it's not a big deal. And I don't mind continuing to do that. It's also sort of a second set of extra work.
Okay.
The trainings and stuff like that, I don't mind printing them out, to bring them to the meetings for everybody
Yes.
to share. I also don't mind just emailing them out if it's something that you guys want in email instead of paper form.
okay.
But the less trees we kill, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I guess if you could email the ones that pertain to us,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
because half of the stuff I'm like, I have no idea what this is. And I don't know if I'm supposed to have it or not. Okay, yeah, that would be wonderful.
Yep.
So, could we maybe meet up Monday sometime and you can actually help me because I can't figure out how to get the email to go to my phone because I'm not gonna be able to be here every single day, so I need to be able to see it here.
Okay.
So,
We can do that. If you can get Outlook,
I have Outlook and
then we,
I don't know,
okay, we'll work through it.
password or something. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm not clueless with technology. I'd rather run a lawnmower.
I hear you. I hear you. And this is what I do.
Okay.
So we all have our own strengths.
All right, so I'll take the emails. And then Ed, do you know to come in weekly,
Tuesdays?
Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, it only requires 2 for sure, though, correct?
Correct.
2 signatures?
Correct.
Okay.
so what other things do we have to do?
We have to notify Alberton and Joe said the first house, which would be the Aver Hoyt.
Can we do that one down, because I have zoning stuff, can we do that one down here just because I want to figure out what we have to do, like the emails and the mail and coming in to sign, tasks like
Okay.
that?
You're the boss. We can do it however you want.
Okay. I don't know the opportunity situation yet, so I would rather wait to do that in the zoning
Okay.
part, okay? So,
We need to chase down the loan for the road because Russell made the comment of digging into better rates. So we need to contact banks and financial institutions and see what we can do for a better rate or if we're getting the better rate.
okay. Do we know if we have a rate?
The one that he presented is what he had gotten from Sugar River. So we could do redo Bar Harbor, Credit One, any of them, see if there's any better rates right now. Yellen doing what she's doing, it's not gonna be good. She's got another 0.25%.
Yeah, yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, So how do, I guess I don't, how do we do that?
Well, whoever's assigned to it calls the bank, tells them what we got, and go for it. And see what's there. Look at the offers, see what they got. Go for the best one. But it's gonna take legwork to contact them, tell them what we're looking into doing, what the amounts we are, and see what they're gonna be.
Yeah, and they just raised the interest rate.
That's what we were saying, another quarter.
Do you think you could do that one?
Sure.
Okay,
Pretty much those, everything else is catching up. We have to, decide on what we're doing with the front deck. We have the deal.
Yep.
We've had it long enough we can take a vote on it. A lot of it's the catching up, the paperwork for the transfer should be coming in with the totals. It's got to be filled out. I'll take care of that when it
Okay.
comes in.
so you handle all the transfers?
Hey, yeah, everything from the transfer.
All right,
Yeah. Novus does the actual technical report and stuff. I do the quantities and stuff like that.
Bridge. We need to put a deposit, I believe, on the bridge work for Brighton Road.
Yeah, I didn't know if he hadn't looked in there on that yet. We got the approval, so yeah, if you wanna see what percentage we need or what they're looking for. Cause Russell hasn't actually seen the paperwork on that.
First one, look at that. Oh,
Very handsome.
this is the Cash Street stuff. So that's
Yeah, he's
loan.
83. Wait. That's for the new bridge. Yeah, this is the new bridge. Here we go. Yeah, this is for the repair. That's what we need for deposit,
Okay.
right? So we
When
need
is
to
it- do we
request
have
that.
a schedule for it?
We don't, those are things that need to be worked out with them, see when they want to schedule it and when, and then we'll make the
Okay.
deposit and stuff. As a matter of contact Hanson and see what their schedule is, how far out they are, what their plan is for doing it.
So who are these two money?
We have to request that from the trustees.
So that,
Okay.
So,
you just put it in writing to the trustees and put it in the trustees box.
Can you and I do it on Monday?
but contact him, find out his schedule and everything. And we need to check if this actually included that extra 12.5. I know this number does. So I don't know how they're gonna break the deposits
Oh, okay.
up
All right.
with the
So-
extra 12.5.
Okay. My next thing, you good, Melissa? Is zoning, and I guess now would be a good time, we have a zoning liaison. So Ed, are you good with being the zoning liaison?
Sure.
So we're gonna talk about a couple of zoning things. So tell me this Arborton thing, because I
Okay.
don't know.
Alberton and Hoyt are two homes on Cash Street that have a drainage issue. They have been pumping across the street. Alberton has actually started to undercut the side of the road closest to the house. when we do the paving, this is gonna have to cease. It can't go across the new road. It can't undercut it. So they're gonna have to be notified to make arrangements to take care of the drainage issues. Joe can give them a hand on ideas if they contact him.
So what's the proper,
Well, we make up a letter saying what to be done, and personally, I'd hand deliver it, be more human than just, go up and say, hey, this is what's going on, this is what we're doing, and hand them the letter. And
Okay.
explain the road going in, this issue has to be taken care of. Because it's gonna undercut us, taking a $400,000 loan out for that road, we don't need it screwed up.
all right, Ed, are you good with, do you think you could do that?
Write a letter.
We can help you.
As far as
Or how
delivering it and such, I have no problem with that, but I'd like to at least have some wordage.
How about her and I will write it?
That's fine.
Her and I will write it on Monday.
Yeah.
And then you can do the dirty work.
That's fine.
How's that?
I've got no issue with that. I've got broad shoulders.
All right, good. All right.
You're doing
Favorite word
so
right
well.
now. Are we allowed to put Joe on the letter, say if you want direction on how to best approach
Contact
this?
the highway
Am I allowed to do that?
department.
Okay, okay. And the next zoning issue, which I think we're gonna have to take to the zoning board, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at this one. DiMaggio, map 16, lot 333.
Yeah,
333?
Yes.
yeah, we'll have to, get them to investigate and check it out.
So we've had, it's been flagged, actually, we've got two different properties, I think. One's been flagged by Avatar as having tenants living in a shed. And they weren't very nice. So we're gonna have to have that checked out. So if you could bring this property card to the zoning.
I'm gonna need to be brought up to speed as far as what I need to be taking there, but sure.
The violation is they have someone, it's been flagged, they have someone living in the shed and we are not aware of it.
No, I understand that. As far as what property cards and what all I need to present to them, just let me know and I'll have it.
Yep, I don't have a paper clip, but this is what you have to bring, and Jay should be able to help out over there, so. It might be a little.
Thank you.
but-
Is there a zoning board meeting scheduled?
Yeah, the 28th, I believe. Is there?
That's Tuesday, that's us.
That's us.
29th,
29th.
Thank you.
6 o'clock.
6? Thank you.
Here.
Is there any old items?
So I have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm working. There's some stuff.
Okay,
And so this, the sale of the property on South Beach Drive,
okay.
Lake.
Mhm.
I don't believe there's been a closing scheduled yet, but Russ has been going back and forth with our attorney and the sellers, or the buyer's attorney. So that's an email. I'm going to suggest that just one person take it over, probably you as the chair, to work with the attorney.
So how much time do you have on Monday?
I can be here as early as 4:30.
We'll have to do it. Yeah, because, yeah,
And then I'll just be here until we're done.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
So that's this one. There was a subpoena for documents. You saw that as well?
Yes, but I don't really understand.
I don't either. And I was hoping that Russ had filled somebody in on it.
He had discussed with the attorney, got the list of what was going on, and as far as I know, he had it all together. I had to contact him to see if he got it out to him.
Okay. Do I have a personal number for him? I do.
Yeah.
Except he's in Florida.
It'll go.
It'll go to him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
Yeah.
it does.
okay. I will take this one.
I want to learn it all,
I understand.
Yeah.
This one is like smack dab in the middle.
Oh.
This one is smack dab in the middle.
Oh.
So
yeah, good timing.
it's hard to. I'm not sure if that was got out to anybody.
Yeah, that's the one I'm dealing with. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there was a letter in the pile that went around from Christie, regarding. About Paul.
Yeah.
And so we want to make a decision on that tonight so that he can get paid over the weekend.
Yeah.
What are we deciding on?
Well, how much he's getting paid. And then how much she's getting paid as a deputy. So I don't know if we go into private for that or if we,
You put me on the spot.
I have no idea. The RSA, Joe, that's you.
Come on, you know it.
I mean, it's personal. If he doesn't mind, if they don't mind, we can keep it out. If they do, we can go into private session. It's entirely up to them.
My only question is, it's in the town report.
Right.
So how,
Yeah, right.
That's what I was thinking
Right.
too.
I mean, it'll go in there, it'll come out eventually. So it's like, you're really wasting time doing it.
we just need to,
What's the
Right.
current salary?
where's the letter?
I was getting paid 1760.
But I,
The last, like, what is it, raise for cost of living.
so that was effective January 1st.
Yeah.
But I don't, you hire at the rate that the former one because she got raises for her tenure,
Okay, so we have to know the base.
which I believe is 16 for that position. I'm not positive. Nope, that's not it. Oh, it is. It's not. Where is that one? And then as the deputy, does she keep the salary that she had as town clerk?
Well, I wanted to talk about that. As far as I know, it's gonna be pretty constant until the baby comes,
Mhm.
correct? And then dwindling a little bit and then kind of per diem when needed, extra help.
Just be covering for him, if he needs me to come in and help him during the week, there's a lot of, like, physical, like, tax season and stuff, getting all the tax things put together, it just goes.
All the crazy stuff. Can you talk to me about this?
What's that?
Well, Joe,
We need your knowledge.
I would like to keep her at her rate that she's at.
I personally would like to keep her at that rate and start him at the 16 and registered chart, with the state and stuff. And bump it. Yeah, I don't see her going back because she's not gonna give up knowledge and do
Right.
any less. I know
Yeah.
how she is. She's gonna be right in there doing what she can.
Okay.
So I make a motion to keep her at the same rate.
It's also trained.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to make the motion now?
I made the motion.
Oh, you did.
Sorry, second.
All in favor?
This is the organization.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Christie, is it deputy town clerk or deputy town tax collector?
It's both.
Both, deputy town clerk / tax
I'm
collector.
required by RSA to have a deputy tax collector, regardless, so we did it for when we swore in, we did both.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go
Aye.
with We're good, right? We can't vote on it, I guess.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah, we're
good.
good.
Okay. Guys, good? Happy? Good.
Did you hear what you were gonna start at?
Yeah.
I didn't know. What you were-
Sorry. Is there anything else, any other old business?
I just have a question regarding this. Is there a report filed from the,
From Avatar?
yes, thank you.
Actually, you spoke to Carrie.
About what, sorry?
I mean, when I present it, I want to know what I'm,
Right, the DiMaggio property.
Mhm.
Yeah, you spoke to the Avatar guy, right?
I did.
And yeah, he was the one that confronted them and put it, it's been flagged on there. So that's the report that they're living there.
okay, so
on
somebody has spoke with DiMaggio.
it. No,
It's up to you guys to
Yeah.
take care of it. The Avatar doesn't have anything to do
No.
with whether or not we allow them to do what they're doing.
but it's a zoning issue,
Okay.
correct?
Yep.
It's a zoning
Okay.
issue, so you have
All
to
right.
take it to the zoning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melissa, are you good? No.
I don't know what this is. This is something from Avatar. Russ and Joe signed it, but I honestly have no idea what to do next with it.
Yeah, that's the change of use. This is the amounts when people change from current use to regular. This is Northwind pulled it out. They pulled this out of current use.
What one?
That's the one going Loveland. They're just subdividing the same 6 acres that they're pulling out.
Oh, okay.
But they're subdividing it. But yeah, that's the land up there. Joe Brown put a
Okay.
house.
All right. I didn't know if there was more.
No, not yet. Not yet.
This looks like another zoning board one. I'm not sure if you guys read through that one.
Oh, I'm well versed at that one. You need to take a check on that.
What?
This is what I told you about.
You can see it from the road.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Now what?
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. He's already taken Mark Hathaway to court and the court, county clerk and everything else.
What else?
He's got a manifesto like this. I think I still have a copy of it. But yeah, he's gonna fight that tooth and nail so that they don't have to pay.
It's on the orange one.
It's gonna be an easy one, 'cause if he says he's not in, then he's
Of
not
what
there
that is.
legally.
But that has-
So you
Okay,
sign.
so what do we do?
They're exactly.
Keep it, put it into a file until it becomes an issue where he's trying not to pay
This one
taxes
is
or
for our
something.
records.
Because until then, there really
This is
isn't.
income. So, and this was previous
Wait,
to
why?
you. So we have two.
Hmm?
It's not an issue. This isn't an issue?
Yeah, I mean, we can get that in there, we can get it into check, put it in on the zoning. I already told Avatar to go look at it. And if he issues them, he said, the guy from Avatar said if he has a problem with it, he can assess it for whatever we want. Yeah, so he's going in to check it out and stuff, but until, see how he handles that.
Oh, Avatar's gonna go?
Avatar's gonna go give the assessment and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he can get a letter from the zoning board about the required permits and all that too.
Gonna check that out?
Sorry,
Thank you.
sorry. Ed.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
This was in the mail. This is a petition and poll license that needs to be signed. I have no idea what that even means. So here's the question on tasks, workload, things like that, going through the mail. I go through the mail on Sundays and, put it in the box here. I browse through it. If anything comes during the week, they just stick it in the box so it doesn't get perused. Do you want me to look through it prior to our meetings here, like come in at 6:30 and just divvy up, what you need to address and what you don't?
Yes,
Okay.
that would be wonderful.
And I'm sorry, I hadn't seen that. So it was just in the box.
How dare you?
This is to create a poll for new Poland license. This is it. Just the other side of it off of Melody Lane. We don't actually have anything on Melody Lane, but the properties there are ours, the Melody Lane part.
So what do we do with it?
Take a vote if you want to approve it. And then,
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we?
it's not. That's what I thought too. No, it's on our side of the line. The address is Melody
I'm
Lane.
just something to pass.
The poll's going
No.
on our side of the line. But no, it's not Crane's.
It's literally just for a telephone pole.
Yeah,
I don't see why we'd have to vote on it though for
no.
signing.
We don't do anything we don't want to do.
Does it say where the new telephone pole will be put up?
Powerful.
Powerful.
Thank you.
It is. Listen, I don't know how to read this very good. This is it?
Yeah.
So it's off of Melody Lane.
Yeah, the address is Melody Lane, but the way that the town line is set, the road frontage is Summit, but the stuff on the other
Oh,
side
I
of the
see, I
line
see. Right.
is Croydon.
Croydon side of
Right.
it, Melody Lane. Okay. Oops.
And then while you're signing that, I don't know where, it's state of New Hampshire, it's a check for 26,000, but it doesn't say what it is.
Is that Ruin Meals?
I don't know.
Well, let's go to the bar.
I would contact Noah. And see, but, yeah, I'd try and contact this guy. That's not at the top.
Okay. And one more. I don't know if this came from the planning board or needs to go to the planning board, if it's
Yes.
just stuck in there.
This needs to go to the planning board.
You're sitting right there.
There you go, Joe.
It's nice to have this children.
Yeah. Sign.
Thank you. That's all I have right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No.
You?
Thank you.
The only thing I have before leaving is I want to configure the tables better so I can hear, because I cannot stand sitting this way and craning my neck to look at people. And
This is fine. Have you been comfortable here?
I'm comfortable here, but I know I have people that come every week, and I don't want them to feel like we're closing you in and not wanting you here. We want you here. It's very, very hard for me to hear if I can't do this. So I don't want anyone to think that this is shunning anyone coming. You guys, everybody okay with this setup?
Whatever works for you, boss.
Oh, okay, okay. We will have the microphone up and stuff, you know, for public comment session. Yes.
I have a kind of new thing. We have a driveway permit that was given to us by the planning board, because we need to take vote if we're going to approve a housing plan on it, so we need to I will contact donor to have them submit the building plan, and we can go from there, because they can approve this, so we've decided if they can build on it.
Okay.
Hmm? Oh,
Are we good? Is everybody good?
yeah.
Yes.
Can I ask a couple of questions? Two of them are town ones, one of them is personal, I can not do the personal one, I can do the town ones.
Oh, that's okay.
There was a liquor that came in, the other day, and the new state, the new state rule that they made means that they're taxed individually, and so they're technically taxpayers, but not all of them pay taxes because not all of them have anything to be taxed on their campsite. Well, they wanted to know if they could have a dump sticker. And technically taxpayers are meant to get them, but I think that.
Don't they have one at Blue Lake already?
Yes,
must.
they have dumpsters there.
So I didn't know how to respond to that person. And I wanted to ask you guys what you thought.
I don't think so.
I
No,
don't see any reason to have anybody traveling from all the way up there.
Legalities around it.
no.
Yeah, the legality is they can go use the dump for free.
She's like, I don't think it would be, I'm like, no, you'd be surprised how many years in the past have asked for those stickers, and it's like shared capacity and like cost. It's like, oh, it's like 100 plus.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
My understanding is Blue Lake for over many years. Because at one point they were living there, and they were sending kids to school. My understanding is when Blue Lake was free, it used to be little. When it came back to Blue Lake, there was no services rendered to the people. This is a service that they people.
I just didn't know after the last, because 2 years ago, the state enacted a new law that they are now not, they don't give the tax bill to the campground itself, they give it to each individual campground.
Tax bill to the camp,
Yeah,
unless it's registered.
unless it's registered, and then also if they have.
So
like,
the
a
state
tax-
is registered and everything.
Yeah,
Or pay tax,
some of them do register the people.
but no services are used. And that was, because that was an investment that, like, I said, they had shacks in there that were attached to the campers that were sending kids to school. And it was burden on the town. It got closed down. And then it came back to.
we would already-
Money.
Got it.
I feel that way about it too, I just wanted to make sure if I said no, that it wasn't against the law, that's all. And then, I don't know, do you want to ask about this or?
Yeah. We had an email come in to and they were asking whether or not, when the next state evaluation and to confirm whether or not it's within this year. I know that it's done either every 5 years or if it's flagged in Avatar, or they reply yes on your inventory sheet, that you may reassess, but we were going to do the last time every 5 year total town reassessment.
The big one was done 2 years ago, so in about 3 years, we'll get the other one. But as far as what's done year to year, we don't know. If we flag them, if they flag them. Pardon?
I can answer what's done. I tried to do it at town meeting, but I couldn't get up there. It's an assessing question. So,
We were wondering if we needed to just call the assessors,
Yeah.
we didn't know if maybe Joe knew when last townwide review.
and typically every single year they go out and pick up any new construction. They pick up anything that, if somebody put a shed on that they don't need a building permit, it for, so that anybody that has anything new on their property, they're assessed and therefore pay their share of the tax.
We know about that, yeah.
But they're not gonna pay a different tax rate than the same tax rate, it's just.
This is just something I hadn't heard before. I didn't know if that every like 5 years, is something I kind of like heard a little bit about, but didn't fully understand. And they just did a full like town, like, you know, where they went and they visited literally everybody to make sure, you know, instead of by case. And so
That's the expensive one. That's the one we paid 20-some grand for.
It's cyclical update and then a statistical rebound
Yeah.
in 5 years.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we'll respond to it.
Yeah.
You have one more.
I had a personal question, but I don't know if this meeting is appropriate for that or not. Okay.
It's, if you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Say,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, a little while ago, I came in and I had asked the select board whether or not, it would be okay for educational use of the town hall. And during that meeting, you guys had said yes, and Russ had said, yeah, it would be great if we actually extended this, not just to, because I was asking for homeschoolers, and he had said, not just for homeschoolers, but to the community as a whole. If you're doing educational things here, you could use the town hall for a $75 charge. But it wasn't really noted properly, and there was some questions around it, and I just wanted to see if that was still in place or if it wasn't, because we have some stuff coming up that we're planning on having here, and I didn't want to be doing it if not paying and it not being the right thing to do. So I wanted to clear that up because people are like, oh, can we do this event that we want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if we can.
you're in charge. We listen to you first.
You've already, like, signed up for the space? The room's available for the times that you need?
The room is, I haven't signed up because I didn't know if we could or not. Yeah, this is like, we have like about once a week coming in normally, but then recent events sort of brought it to my attention that some people didn't think that it was legit what we were doing. So I wanted to ask you and have it like properly noted whether or not it was okay that we do that or not.
What have we done before? What has been the
There hasn't been anything in writing with clear definition as to who can use or how to rent the hall, basically. Some we charged for, some we didn't. There is nothing solid that says who's being charged and who's not. So it's something that we get to decide.
Okay.
And then put it in writing and, you know, everybody has to follow.
I think how it was left is Russell wanted to go over what the expenditures were.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
was.
where it came from.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This
So
is
the
where,
question was never really answered. It was,
we were
Floating around.
trying to get it.
Well, the cost of it, in my opinion, is, if it's something that hasn't been changed, those costs haven't been looked at yet, they should be as it was.
Right, keep it as it is
Keep it as
for
it is
now, until we
until
figure out.
Correct.
Yeah.
You just say,
Well,
well,
I'm inclined to do that too, because I don't
I
want to.
still thought Aaron came down to a select board meeting and said, never mind, we don't want to use it anymore.
No, that was from the learning group that then started learning. And we had come down and said, never mind. No, this was
that was totally.
quite a ways in the past. It was actually like almost a year ago that I asked for this. And the select board had, on my understanding, is that yes, you can use it because the school uses it for gym on Thursdays and they don't get charged, so we think it is so that the whole school can use it every once in a while. And that's what they said to me, and I took it as such, and so we have about once a month been using them all, which we're paying, so.
Because there were some kids that were not employed.
That was the learning group thing, yeah.
Okay.
Although we do, yes, we do still have kids that come to some of our events, like, you know, when we do science fairs and stuff like that, some of the kids are not employed.
Is it a huge amount of?
We have about 9 families in Croydon, and then, but, you know, often we have 20 families here. We do our-
I'm okay with keeping it as it is, and then maybe setting a clear definition in the future, as, you know, as we get what it costs to run this building and stuff.
What is as it is that we are using it or that we're paying to use it?
No, that you can keep using it the way you are
Yeah.
for now until we figure out, because my opinion is it can be used for educational purposes for nothing for the future, but I want to determine if it's a Croydon resident or renting it, does it cost money? If it's an out-of-towner, does it cost more money type of situation? So,
I think the only gray area that we're gonna run into with that is because we do have Croydon residents and non-residents at the same time. I don't know if you can really,
does that matter?
Break down to charge 6 people out of 15
well,
for
it would basically depend on who made the request, I think, at that point. Because if it was the same group of people and Christie made the request,
Right.
you would grant it.
Right.
But if it was the same group of folks and it was an out-of-town request,
I would have, yeah, I would.
I will say that we do, like, there's other towns, and it's up to you guys, I'm just gonna say that there are other towns that offer free spaces. Like, we just used the Claremont Community Center to do a passion fair project, and they offered a free space for that. Like, there are other towns that do it, and I'm not pressure, I'm just saying, like, it depends on how you guys feel about it. And so I don't think it's out of question, but it does depend on how you guys feel about it. I will say also that I don't think it's really cost money for us to come use it. We clean it, we do everything, and it is left as is afterwards. And we don't even turn the heat up because we're all on So.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it for now, and then
So
I,
the suggestion would be some sort of frequency, you know, so that it's not every week.
oh, you're saying you're using it once a month,
We've
right?
been using it sometimes, not all months, but when we do it, it's like once in a month. It's not multiple times a month.
Right.
Okay,
Fire
yeah.
station also gives us space.
Yeah.
From time to time, we can't use the space.
assuming that it's all right on everybody's agreeable on you guys' end, I'm good with once, if not twice a month. Anything over that have to be checked with him, I guess. Is that fair?
So only thing I have, just like a little point of order, this was supposed to be an organizational meeting.
That's why I have to.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would just suggest absolutely agreement. I would bring it up at your real board of selectmen meeting to make it so that you could actually vote on it and get it out to the public.
Okay,
So, yeah.
So-
And then hopefully you guys can craft some language around, people.
Usage.
Or.
Yes.
How the fee may or may not be applied to do that. So-
yeah. Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Do you want to help with what, wording?
Yes. Do you want to draft
something?
Sure,
And
yeah,
I can-
sure, I'll draft up some sort of agreement for now. It may have to be gone over again and finalized at some point, but tentatively, if that works for you, that works for us. Good.
On the same note, we probably should, I don't know if it would be up to Paul and I to sort of maybe draft this for you guys and then submit it to you, but we don't have a very good system for the renting of the town hall on any level.
Yeah, I definitely think this is something we're gonna have to put on the agenda for
It's gotta be
Tuesday.
posted somewhere so people
Yeah,
can use
absolutely.
that and all that. I know the school is gonna, Frank asked me and Paul,
You should have
we
it
should
on the
have.
town website.
So, yeah, I just got, or I'm gonna be getting credentials for the website, so I'll be able to put in when the town hall is being rented, so that people can get an idea of, A, when meetings are, where they are, and also, events that are also happening, maybe your school as well.
We can actually put its own calendar on there and make sure that it would be its own town calendar and people know.
Because it does happen more often than it has in the last, I think, quite a long time. There's been quite a few events, like people have been renting it for birthday parties and
Yeah.
Christmas events and all kinds of things.
Yep.
It's because the price of anywhere else is outrageous.
Yeah, it's a good way to be able to kind of use it for what we have it at. And Just so you guys know, it's $75 for a whole, no matter what you're doing, whether it's for a few hours or a whole day. So
Yeah.
You guys might want to think about that too, if you think that that's appropriate and want to change it, I'm just letting you know.
No, just,
I like it the way it is, but.
so when you are in here, do you have an idea of about how long? Like, I mean, obviously I'm
We
not,
normally come in around 11:30 and leave by 3.
Is that it? Anything else?
Make a motion, we bail.
I'll second.
Okay. Can you vote on that? All in favor? All
Aye.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Christie, before you leave, I have like 5 questions.
Okay. I'm gonna.
One of the, for the landfill inspection. You know. When you get your.
All things to be worked out. Thank you.
It's a really good thing. So anyway, I'll get a hold of, this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I mean, Wednesday was.
And is it gonna be still Tuesdays?
Yes. next time.
Guys, can I ask you a question? Before you ask me a question?
For now, it's not.
Thank you. Is this